Oops, I have gone live. It is a good thing that no one was watching me. Not even one single person. Oh, I guess I'm not. I was trying to get it ready and set up to see if I could monitor it. It used to add you as a viewer, and I guess it doesn't do that anymore. They know my tricksy ways. I also have an in-between screen now, which is nice. Complete with some Torvis Bog music. So, last episode of the stream, we left off in the middle of Aegon Wastes, right? Right here in Aegon Wastes, where this save file, and this only save file that I've ever had in this emulator is. I went looking some more for some settings to change. Found a couple that I think are actually working this time. Fingers crossed. No more black bar. And no more crashing. But we do have a little bit of a performance hit, so expect some audio problems to occur here and there. Oh. Also, was playing this earlier. There we go. Now you should be able to hear the game. Oh, why is it? There we go. So that was the issue I was a little worried about. It looks like when I tab out of the game, it's not capturing it anymore, which, I mean, cool privacy thing, but also maybe it's not recording the desktop, the screen like I thought it was supposed to be. So yeah, I played around with those settings a bunch, and to test it, I played ahead instead of starting a new game, because I didn't think you could do multiple saves. And I played ahead, all the way to a save room that I accidentally used. So I guess to 100% make sure that I am, in fact, not going to crash or have weird block issues, I had to play through the entire last stream session again. To be fair, I did go a lot faster the second time. I didn't have to read any of the lore entries. I say have to, like it's my... Yeah, I'm gonna get fired if I don't read my lore entries. And I changed my keybinds. So that might happen a few times. Oh. So now I need to remember what I haven't done already. Playing all the way up to the next save room. I hate the puzzle in this room. Like, yes, interesting. But also, the entire thing is just, I can't jump over slightly taller than me walls. So I have to blow up a bunch of rocks. And I'm missing this lamp translator. Oh, okay, you can scan this. Luckily, it is not a research entry. Turn my volume up a little bit. This is real weird. Had all kinds of excitement for this the first time I started playing it, and now I think this is like the third time I'm playing through this section. So all of the novelty is gone for me, but not for you. Although I didn't scan anything. Ordinary allies in stone, purpose unknown, possibly placed as a warning to travelers. Beware travelers that come through. These are great game design levels, but they are not places that people would traverse. Not in the slightest. Sonic security system, lens connected to sonic control system, sonic detection gear needed to interface with the system. Oh yeah, that lines up with that boy, I think. Maybe it's that button right there I need to shoot with my sonic gun. Signs of combat damage. Yet integrity remains steady. Bridge may outlast its natural surroundings. It's too bad that the bug is not a natural occurrence. No hit me. Rude. Man, I can't believe we don't have a Morph Ball Bomb. And then Pirate Fear, which in the OST is not actually called Pirate Fear. I thought it was called Pirate Fear 2 for the longest time. The sound effect that plays when you're not actually fighting pirates is just the ambience. Apparently that's not its name. Yeah, some of that Mandela effect going. Aggressive, well-armored bioform trained for combat and conquest. Sworn enemy of Samus Aran. That was not the case before, right? Space pirates suffered a serious defeat at Talon 4, yet they remain a powerful force for crime and disorder in the galaxy. Technology continues to advance, even though Lowly Trooper has received numerous upgrades to his arsenal. A photonic power scythe and quantum assault cannon are now standard-issue weapons for all troopers. He looks like he's wearing a hat. They're a lot more involved looking than they were in... Oh, you know what? Yeah. It's got the bitey claw arm and sword. Very, very like the pirates in the 2D games. And the beating heart. Creepy beating heart. I love this entire race were just called pirates. Like, they don't get any other biological designation. Well, maybe if you didn't steal so much shit all the time, you'd be able to get your own name. Bonk. No hit me. Alright, so it takes 2 full charge shots to kill them. How about missiles? 1. Okay. Maybe a missile and a full charge shot are about the same amount of damage. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about it. There might be modifiers for specific enemies, too. Oh, yeah! No, it's not. You missed the first episode. Space pirates strangely dislike theft. The only way into their crates is through the use of force. I love that implies for them as well. They can't just open it with a key, they also have to punch it. But yeah, after I ran through this, I realized how cool it was. In the first area, you have girlfriend soldier crates, which makes sense, because they're there, and they're set up, and they died. And then in the tower for the Lumineth, as well as in the entrance to this zone, you have Lumineth crates. And now we have pirate crates. They're thematically appropriate. Brisky! Venomous insectoid. Poisoned stinger concealed back-mounted shell. Finish it off quickly once the stinger is exposed. Why? What if I don't? The Brisky's tail ends in a venomous barb, which conceals underneath a hard-packed layer of fused sand. So glass. Why wouldn't a regular laser beam be able to break that? A series of sharpened ridges along its body discourages most predators. Those foolish enough to harass the Brisky are quickly introduced to its deadly sting. He's adorable. He's adorable. I mean, it reflects light. I don't know how much of this is light. There's more energy than just the photons available. Alright, what happens if I expose his barb but don't kill him right away? Do you put glass back on? Is that what he's running around for? He's collecting sand to put on his butt. Alright. I don't have to kill him. It's fine. Let's see. I think we don't go that way yet. Not that any of the doors are... No, he's getting sand. Why would you panic if your whole ass was shot off with a missile? It's fine. You can't read those moon runes. I have determined that the the pictocross dots connected with lines are actually just lamps. Lumineth designed alloy. Scan data indicates weapons of artillery grade or higher would damage anything made from this alloy. What counts as artillery? Clearly not this. Maybe some sort of morph ball cannon. Larger mining system used to extract minerals from Growler. Statue of Dechur, the child hero of Aegon. Once a lowly acolyte squire, he became a warrior when the temple was attacked. He just became... Okay. All warriors but Dechur were slain, leaving the boy as the sole defender of the temple. He served Aegon for nearly a centicycle before being lost in the Battle of Dark Aether. That's fucking dumb! The Dark Aether part, not the Dechur. Dechur's probably cool. They do not seem immune to being shot. I just love that the suit was... It appears pirates do not like being stolen from themselves. Motherfucker has its own sense of humor. Can we scan these? These are just holograms, right? Is that the consensus? Because why else would your brain go all fuzzy when you go inside them? Unless it's drugs. So the Lumineth have put up decorative lighting. And they've put up holographic plant. Would you let me scan you? There are plants that I can scan in the same vein. The Moth people knew RGB was the road to Nirvana. Oh, they're probably in a different room. I'll keep my eyes open for that. It's the temple! Oh no, this is the warrior ground, where we have Dechur do his happy times. I would just like to scan the doors. A blast shield on the door blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to most weapons. Light energy may damage it. Ah, yeah, of course. Light energy. I mean, I know, video game, makes sense. I'm gonna get it eventually. Just the suit's aware of the fact that this is a fundamental energy type in this universe. The casualness of having that knowledge. We'll run into a dark door. Oh, actually, I can't get to it on this side. Hello, friend. Oh, you are the... Oh, you're a bigger one. I know I scanned the earlier one. Oh, he's an alpha sand digger. Extremely well armored. Target exposed eyes to damage the creature. Extremely well armored target exposed eyes. This appears to be a sand digger pack leader. Larger and stronger than normal members of its kind. Target both its heads to make it go oof ouch. Taylor, you can't do that. You can't have emotes. It's against the law. We've already established this. I will ban you from the channel if you keep using emotes. You're both banned. Go home. You're drunk. Now he's cool. A bomb guardian. Bomb dropping darkling. Enemy is utilizing your morph ball bomb unit. Although its armor, are you gonna take that sitting down? Although its armor is strong, its tail is exposed when moving. Its mouth can be hit when glowing. So, this was such a cool ass fucking concept. Not only did we have a very reasonable... Actually, I want to show this off. You ever see this? You ever fuck this up so bad he does this move? It's so cool. He's just pissed off and just throws them everywhere. But yeah, not only did Samus not just get slammed against a wall to have her stuff taken away, she actually had them stolen from her. You get an entire game of you playing, like, catch-up against them. Playing revenge instead of just, you know, finding them. They just happen to exist at the planet you landed on. Again, as is tradition. Well, that was weak. There you go. That's a little bit stronger. Come on, baby boy. I know you can do it. No. Lock-off play is where it's at, man. Except I'm just gonna keep missing. Oh, right. He has to move. One more time. Don't you touch me. Yeah, the Lumineth are absolutely correct in their assessment that if the Ing get off the planet, everyone is fucked. They are a parasitic race that's able to use everything they take. I was also commenting on the fact that if they had taken, you know, alive girlfriend troopers, then they would have been able to take their knowledge as well and possibly leave the planet right then and there. Thank you! I needed that. Don't take my stuff so much. But the fact that not only can absorb and utilize technology so easily, but also, you know, biology, it's probably somewhat indistinguishable to them. Crazy what Phazon can do if you just smack it into a planet. A little disappointed. Never went up against a possessed Lumineth. I always wonder what that fight would have been like. Jesus Christ. Yeah. The Lumineth were... I mean, they were able to harness the planet's energy in a manner that doomed the planet after it was stolen. I mean, that kind of technology and capacity... Of course, that also kind of makes me want to have a Chaozo fight at some point, too. But unfortunately, we never get that. I will agree, though. Definitely a wasted opportunity. No, that's a dream version. Oh, we have the spring ball already without having to get the space jump boots. That was a requisite in Prime 1. And that trilogy just gives you... I mean, it makes sense. You can jump as soon as you have morph ball bombs, so why not just make it easy? But that's nice. How do I stand up again? The Lumineth was possessed by the light side. It became Big Lumineth. Oh man, the energy collector's empty. Object analysis complete. This is an access point for the local energy system. The energy transfer module has been designed to interface with it. Once it has, all of the energy within the module will be channeled to the local system. How long have you been dead? 1.5 decacycles. That is way longer than the boys sitting downstairs. Those ones are maxed out at like 1.2. Damage from multiple weapon systems detected. Subject definitely went out fighting. Ah, right, he was here as the Sentinel, and then the Ing stole the energy collector. With the ball that I am currently possessing. Touch. Welcome. I am Isha, Sentinel of the Aegon Temple. This message survives my death as guidance to one who would fight the Ing. God, that is... I'm a little upset the HD texture pack doesn't apply to the hologram as well because of the effect that they went for, but that's a cool shot. Kind of want no text and screenshot that. Maybe I'll go back and do that. A portal to Dark Aether lies nearby. With it you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a dark temple, a twisted mockery of this sacred place. Inside you will find the energy controller you seek. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. The keys for the locks are hidden throughout that dark land. Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of Dark Aether is dangerous, and can cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ying, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the Dark World. I have updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with amber holograms. More lands are open to explore. I prefer this translator key version rather than opening doors like Fusion had, but they're both much better than... Yeah. When you have taken the energy from the Dark Temple, return it here at once. May the light of Aether serve you well. I don't know why, but especially when the Lumineth are talking, it is just full-on Oddworld vibes. I think it's just the body language. The early aughts animation style. Those are Lumineth statues. Did their helmets really have big ol' horns like that? That body is strangely preserved. Alright. Well, time to go shower ourselves and poo. I have to read this lore entry. No. Aether was a fertile, aged world with bountiful fields and oceans. The native creatures were gentle compared to other worlds we had encountered. We settled in a mountain region at first, in cliffside dwellings. In time, we established settlements in the green forests of Torvus and the fertile plains of Aegon. A great temple was built between our three domains, a place of peace and a monument to our accomplishments. It was a time of harmony for our people. Ah! Performance! Come back. Imagine those helmets with a style similar to the light suit's aesthetic. Yeah? I mean, the dark suit and the light suit were both created by the Lumineth, and your Chozo suit just has the magical... This entire universe is predicated on, like, modular technology. The Ing can steal your shit. You can just grab whatever you want. Your suit's like, yeah, energy collector? Sure. I'll hold on to, I don't know, a couple... some very large prefix I can't think of right now amounts of energy. It's fine. You won't explode or set on fire. Just hold the small sun inside your bosom. Oh no, anything but the war wasps. Whatever shall I do? Oh, he dodged me good. Although, I gotta say, that's probably some of the charm of 2. Is just... I think 1 went a little bit too far in the realm of... show don't tell. There was just so much missing from what could have been really cool lore. I think this did actually a fantastic job of giving you a little bit more to latch onto without actually showing you too much. And then 3 went too far. 3 just went too far. Wait, which door am I supposed to be going into? I think the one underneath is an upgrade. I keep doing it! I should just put the morph ball button on the other side of the keyboard. Or the map button. Yeah. This is the way I'm supposed to be going. I don't remember what up does, but whatever. Ah, morph ball cannons. PvP death. The strongest PvP weapon. Subject terminated 1.9 decacycles ago. Target has a number of wounds caused by small explosions, most likely delivered by a portable rocket or grenade system. Oh. So they look kind of like gravelly after a while. I do wonder if that's an innate part of their biology or if it's something they developed scientifically. Either way, no! Don't you go in the rocket launcher for balls. Door will be open for me later. Pretty sure this is the way I'm supposed to go. Might even be an expansion. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm here, we'll just do it. Scan this thing. Portable dynamo offline. Configure the lens system to focus solar power on dynamo. This will energize the system and make you go to a place. It's a really shitty place. Be glad you don't have to live there. Hello, missiles. I'm glad the Prime 1 strat works where you can reset your missiles. Ah! You know, this makes me wonder. The Ing don't indiscriminately just consume you. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I was going to say, why are they chasing Samus now, of all times? Is it because I have the energy collector? And my Ing friends said they'd be chasing me? No, of course not. Morphology Dark Pirate. A Darkling-possessed space pirate. Enhanced strength and stamina gain from the addition of a symbiote. It dislikes bright light. Oh boy. Hey. All of my mods. I give you the power of ban. Pirate troopers, already trained to follow orders without question, were perfect candidates for Ing possession. Darklings moved to take every trooper they could, expanding the army of the Horde significantly. Considerably. Space pirate technology struck a chord with the Ing, who now hunt actively for gadgetry of any kind, especially weapon systems. Huh! So it's like kind of when you accidentally make a super bug because you take too many antibiotics and then the, infection is like, oh, that's fine, I don't care about those. They taste fine to me. And the Ing was like, yeah, space pirates, dumbass, empty brain, big guns. Oh, big guns, you say? And then they learned how to eat Samus morph ball bombs. Great. I love the spines. Like, completely pointless. Wonder if they were just organs that they had to reproduce or move somewhere. Yeah. You think that's intentional? Like, or maybe it's not even their heart. I don't know. Space pirate morphology is dumb and also different in every game. Like, their species is called pirate. How is that a species? Alright, so it took 5 missiles to kill your buddy. How many fully charged beam? Okay, yeah, fully charged power beam does do more damage than a missile. Pretty sure putting your heart on the outside of your body is never a very good idea. I wonder if they have more than one, or if it's a different organ entirely. Lumineth lore translated. Like, they are supposedly wearing heavy armor, so... The main energy controller was built in the Great Temple. 3 sub-controllers were built in the temples of Torvus, Aegon, and Sanctuary. They collected the energy of Aether, then radiated it all over the world to all who needed it. And time came to call this precious energy the Light of Aether. It brought an age of peace and prosperity to Lumineth. And then also, oops, we doomed the planet by doing this, because the big Phazon rock. Oh, I can log into the lore entry, of course. Mm-hmm. It's not pulsing, it's wiggling in anticipation. It's actually dancing, I think is the technical medical term. Like, if your heart's dancing, you're probably going to die soon. Console used to energize and open a portal to Dark Aether. Currently offline. Please shoot it with the big light beam. You indeed. I love that it's got the, like, puzzle timer music going, but this just goes forever. It doesn't stop. Oh no, I have activated the horde. God, I love how much faster and more effective the transition out of and into Morph Ball is from Prime 1. It feels so much better. I still would like the ability to use the Morph Ball transition as a dodge, but take what I can get. Just jam into the music. Should use that as my intermission screen. Right now I just have one of the Torvus Bog music soundtracks going for it. I'll probably have to use it in this stream at some point. I drank entirely too much water before I started because I have a cold and my throat and my nose are yelling at me. So I am keeping them hydrated. I want to scan you. Well, I've ruined everything. At least I should scan them from here. Then I don't have to worry about it. A pillbug. Created cave-dwelling herbivore. Vulnerable to concussion blasts. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's got little swirlies for feet. And no head. Man, I wouldn't even be bothered if I saw one of these in Australia. He wouldn't try to kill you, right? He's just a rolly boy. Honestly, there's not much in the Metroid OST that isn't, like, high anxiety or high energy. And there's very little in between. And quite a lot of both. Automated door system, please do your thing to make the thing happen. Oh yeah, I never scanned this. I ran through here earlier. I gotta remember there are things that we haven't gone over yet. Object scan complete. Target is in a state of dimensional flux. Yes, that's real. Unable to completely scan the bomb slot target. 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension, or on the surface of Dark Aether. What do you mean, or? You know, Dark Aether, another dimension. I'm sure. You got a 50-50 shot. I thought we established this. Pirate Fear is not in the OST for this game. There is no song called Pirate Fear. And away. No, it doesn't. I could show you right now on stream that there is no Pirate Fear in Metroid Prime 2's soundtrack. In fact, the song that's labeled Pirate Fear, if you like go to YouTube and search it, the song that comes up is from Prime 2, and it's not called Pirate Fear. Ow. I don't want to touch. I touched both. See, by hurting myself right there between the two pill bugs, one of the Ing bosses later in the game takes pity on you, and you skip the whole first part of the fight. It's really cool. Like, really strong, underrated speedrunning strats. Man, I wish solar energy worked that way. Giant, angry laser beam. And we move on to the part of the game that can give little children nightmares. I've only ever had 2 games I was uncomfortable playing. Daggerfall and the Dark Aether bullcrap before you get any suits. Hey, yeah, do you think Aether is in geosynchronous orbit with its suns? I had forgotten as well, when you're in the center zone, not the Aegon or Torvus or Sanctuary, the sky is constantly fighting with a very, like, aggressive sound effect between light and dark. I'm sure I noticed that as a kid, but I had completely forgotten it. And there's a bonus HD texture pack I currently don't have installed that I realized makes that look even better. So I gotta go install that, and it's gonna be cool. I love the stylistic choice to make the dark energies just kind of sizzle into little orbs. Thank you, Suit. It's a little nanny. Samus, knock it off. Don't stand outside in the rain. It makes me dead. And again, we get light aether pods for ammunition, and space pirate boxes for ammunition, and blade pods of the Ing Horde. Yup. Entirely appropriate means of making sure you have all the ammunition and health that you need in between fights, and they are lore friendly. I love it. I'm thoroughly appreciative of the fact that you also get healed when you're inside the sanctuary zones too. Why don't... Hear me out here. Why don't we just pick up the Luminous Light Crystal and carry it with us? Just an idea. Maybe Samus has too much reverence to mess with them. They can be nullified by dark energy and supercharged by light. What about the little boy? I gotta shoot it and get over there first. It's got an exclamation point too. The nanny is very concerned. Yeah. Samus really does have to do things the hard way. Such as never calling for backup. Generates protective fields when energized. Light beacons must be energized by beam weapons fire to function, and they remain charged for a limited time. I think that's everything. I don't remember if we can even scan to go back or not. Hey, it's my boy! I mean, yeah, nothing can make it through the storm. Everything dies on its way into. Oh! I had... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Transdimensional activity detected. Of course, I've just got those standard built-in transdimensional activity detectors. Door's open and ready to go back home. But I'm going to keep moving forward. Because backwards isn't an option. Inglet. Inglet, Inglet. Inglets prefer the menial labor of the... But they can be pressed into combat role if there is a need. They are amorphous blobs, capable of clinging to nearby surfaces. Inglets can fire bursts of dark matter in self-defense, though they prefer to avoid battle. They seldom travel alone and can be dangerous in large numbers. As with all Ings, they dislike bright light and will avoid it if possible. Wait, that brings up a really interesting question, actually. They are amorphous blobs. They've got the, the Metroid kind of center node, right? But is there like collections of Ing cells that make up these individual Ing? And what makes some of them better or worse at possession or using items or being Inglets versus full-sized creatures? Is this just a collection of like the precursor Ing resource, and then it has to bond to stuff to create everything else besides the Inglets? Or man, Phazon's fucking stupid, and I love it. It can do the dumbest things. Like make an entire race of angry goo. Trans-dimensional angry goo. Huh. But, like, it's a collection. It's not, like, the Inglet itself isn't... Is it a self-contained entity? I mean, yeah, they do refer to it as an amorphous blob, but then the trans-dimensional boys that can take over stuff when they jump over and enter an entity kind of gives me the impression that, like, you could have Ing just bond together to create bigger Ing. What's stopping an Inglet from being able to take over something? Maybe it's a resource thing. Maybe it's like at a crafting table, you need certain rare materials in order to make the better versions of the same thing, but this is just raw materials in ing form. Doesn't have any of them precious metals needed to make brain. I should probably just... Oh, yeah. Hello! How do you fly? Night barb. Night barbs are small, airborne darklings, smaller and weaker than a hunter ing. A night barb will travel with large packs to increase its odds of survival. This is wise, since their primary predators are hunter ing. So darklings is just a term for anything, any living creature that manifested after the meteor hit done. God, they look like tech more than they look like living things. Oh, you think they have to, like, burn a bunch of cells when they enter the light world? Same, yeah, because we see ing sometimes show up here, and without a host, they just kind of fall apart. Because they do not like light. Our atmosphere burns them as much as theirs burns us. But they can hide inside things, and Samus not so good at doing that. She can become a morph ball and go inside something, but... So yeah, I made it to this save station, accidentally, while I was testing, to make sure that my settings prevented the black bars from showing up. And then I saved. I had to replay the whole game back up to the last save so I could actually start where I left off. Oh, I forgot about the extra under-shoulder detail for the shoulder pads. The pauldrons. Ah, yes. The big room of fuck it. He's a crystal dude. Are you an inglet? You seem a little more amorphous. Oh, it's the big ing! With the penis leg. Warrior ing. The soldiers of the ing horde. Shape-shifting wall crawler. Dangerous combatant in melee and at range. Dislikes bright light. They're challenging foes. They can render themselves into amorphous puddles and move over terrain, including walls. Warrior ing can turn their bodies into deadly projectiles, sheathed in dark energy. The tips of their legs are razor sharp, making them formidable in melee. Finally, Warrior ing are capable of channeling transdimensional energy, firing it at their enemies. Their only real weakness is bright, pure light, which they hate and fear. Their favorite color is black and red, and they don't like tea. They only drink coffee. Black, of course. They really do look like the Splinters, though. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying it. They did a real good job. I'm thoroughly enjoying the fact that we get to play with the 3D models. You didn't need the extra leg, but you know what? They thought it was cool. And I don't mean the developers, I mean the ing themselves. They just thought it was cool, so they added it on. It'd be cool if they could, like, pick up weapons with that fifth leg. Grab a space pirate gun and run around with it. Oh yeah, I forgot they've got nightmare legs. Get out of my bubble. Why are you able to do that? Why are you shooting me with my own son? Where are you going? Well, I don't want to fight you anyway. What are you doing up there? Oh, he's adorable. You're never gonna kill me if you just let me sit in this bubble and regenerate. You could try harder. This is such a great introduction to this enemy type, too. A single one, he gets time to run around and do all of his attacks. Okay, like 3 of his attacks. You're kind of forced to stand in here because it would be a little dangerous to just leave. Nice, good design. You know what? Without saying ing, I'm going to describe the next Dark Shadow horse as an ing and see what people do. Oh, that's a great idea. A Lightbringer. Light-generating forager. Creature generates safe zones while living. Immune to most forms of attack. You're just a pile of crystals. Like, how though? They even made a little crystal sound effect. Huh. Like, is this just the evolved form of that? Or is that a reverse engineered this? Guess we'll never know. A light portal! Portal's field can be energized with light energy. Walk into an energized portal to transport to Aether. It's too bad the sky never tries to turn into light. It's always light trying to turn into dark. I probably should have waited. Can't touch you. Oh, you don't even hurt me. Oh, cool. And his walk cycle has him actually turn around instead of, What? Okay. I don't know what's generating this one. It's an ing that possessed a light crystal, but now it's pacing for eternity due to its inability to reconcile the dichotomy of its existence. Because of the fact that it is inside of a host, the light energy doesn't hurt it, it just emits the light energy, but it can never leave or it will immediately die. I love it. Ingling and then in parentheses, failure. You know, I just fought a smaller one of you, but you are bigger, and I need more time to learn how to fight the smaller ones first, please. You have 2 eyeballs? The Jump Guardian. Oh yeah, you fight a Jump Guardian before the Boost Guardian. I love this. They only send you the Bomb Guardian, and all the rest of them are like, oh shit, she's here. No, stop her. Don't let her have her shit back. Powerful Metamorph with enhanced jump abilities, able to generate energy shockwaves and force fields. This warrior ring has absorbed the power of the space jump boots. It has pumps. It can leap incredible distances and heights, and it uses this ability to great effect in battle. Targets can generate powerful shockwaves of dark energy and will sheathe itself in potent force fields to protect itself. It cannot maintain the shield indefinitely. Concentrate weapon fire on it when the shield is down. Huh. Most of the other Ing and the creatures that have like the Ing possessed will have the little eyeball constellation balls, but this one only has its jump eye. And its quills. God, these designs are cool. I just want like miniatures of all the Ing. We should totally do that. Do like a side D&D campaign and just 3D print a bunch of miniatures. Is that energy from light aether that it's shooting at me? Oh no! He jumped and I have to learn to do... Never mind. That was a weak-ass shockwave. Am I supposed to use the dodge? You're gonna make me use the dodge. It's so slow! I run forward to jump over it and I still didn't get hit. It was so slow. Boing. He's only more heavily armored because he can jump, clearly. Turn your force field off. Wow, that's an incredibly short period of force field time. I don't even have super missiles to accidentally burn, so not quite sure what the problem here is. Sir, you've misplaced your being alive privileges. You have a license for that jump boot? I'm shoot you with missile. Did I do too much damage to you? You gotta jump down before you even try to attack anymore. What are you doing? Oh, he doesn't like missiles at all. Oh, I broke him. Come on, buddy. You can do more damage than that. You know, I can't lock onto you, right? Ah, he's just jumping. He's just a very happy jumpy boy. You know, they do manage to use the grappling hook better in 3, or at least use it more than not at all. But it would be so nice if you could use it for melee. Do a get over here move. And you're dead. Ow! Your corpse shot me. Yeah, the fact that they melt and then also become whatever the hell this hive of ink particles are make me think that they're like individual hive minds rather than... I like the other one better. You know, most of the upgrades, they look a lot nicer in this one, but this is too abstract for me. What is this? This is a concept? It's not even an item. I don't even get little jumpy boosters on my legs. They're just yellow. I refuse to believe that I actually got an upgrade. Samus just believes in herself more and can kick with supersonic force. Well, much of the game is now open to me again. I believe I'm not supposed to go in this direction. Ow. And there's a power bomb door. And I imagine we're supposed to be making our way over to the red door. Ah, it's nice not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing again. Had that weird sense of, like, I'm showing too much trying to play through one. Don't really know when to stop and enjoy something. What is this? It does! I don't think I've ever stopped to do it before because of the fact that it was in Dark Aether. The hologram plants that are made of light. The light plants. They turn your brain into strawberry jelly. I've played many more games than you, sir. I have to make room in my brain for things. I mean, you were doing that in Prime 1, too. I played that, I don't know how many times, and still had forgotten many instances of what I was supposed to be doing. Exact pathways and where things were active and available. Oh. This is just to inform us that you're not ready. And we can go to other rooms. But I don't see any light balls. Oh, there's a light ball. I'm gonna go to it. Perhaps even this is the direction I'm supposed to be going in. What a weird sound effect. I'm glad that it has its own sound effect, though. Huh. Well, time for backtracking. Maybe. Maybe I'll go get myself killed over here first. Indeed, that's what would happen. I'm leaving now. Ouch, 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 ouch. What is... Oh, it's the temple grindy gate around the door. I think the next boy I get is a boost ball. Strawberry jelly. What a interesting concept. Well, I'm pretty sure there's more stuff open to me in Light Aether if I want to go back. I don't really want to backtrack through the door I already came through, though. The whole map is now a different color scheme because it's Dark Aether. The dark map. That's cool. I could try to work my way through the portal access, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't a bubble in there to keep me, what do you call it, alive? It's a simple concept, but very hard to master. And I can't go through that P door yet, I don't think. Could go back through the portal. Yeah, we'll go back through the portal, because the door's open on the other side. Perhaps it will contain something good. Shit. Is this where I die? I have plenty of health. Don't worry about it. Oh, now I can technically go back that way if I do the double jump. Yeah, that kind of concept of you take damage when you aren't touching the portals incredibly de-incentivizes exploration, which by itself, yeah, kind of feels bad. You might miss things because you're not bothering to look. At the same time, amazing game design, because you literally don't have to do any work other than... Oh, what is that? I don't have to scan them, luckily, but... You don't have to do any work other than turning off the damage in order to basically create an entirely different zone. You can now go and explore it without having to think about it. Okay, the other one's powered by sunlight. Is this one just powered because the other one's powered? Or... Don't think about it. It's powered by... Don't think about it. Ah, yes. It is ghost-shaped. Or Beyblade-shaped. One of the two. So, because the energy collector... Or because their Dark Temple has the planet energy, all of the technology are wirelessly charged by that. That makes sense. Because they were saying they were able to supply it to the rest of the planet, because it was all... yeah. No, Primehack is the name of a Dolphin emulator fork that lets you use keyboard and mouse to play the game. It is real comfy. They are unstable, however they only remain visible for limited periods of time. Some can be reactivated, while others vanish forever once they're used. You know, I should probably put the link to it somewhere. I was thinking about putting it in my YouTube descriptions. I have given it to all of the friends that I have shown it so far. It's real nice. This game is absolutely meant to be played this way. And it works for the Prime Trilogy too, so you can play all three of them this way. About the only way to go back and play Prime 3 again without hooking up a Wiimote and nunchuck via Bluetooth and like getting a sensor bar powered by battery or lighting 2 candles to play it on PC. Which you can do. But yeah, it does all three. And also, it's nice for Prime 3 because it'll kind of automate some of the motion control inputs. You just hold a button down and it does the stuff like the push in and out. Are you regular pirates? I am Samus Aran. I deserve better than this. Where are you, Ing? Do your job and eat the boys. Make them cool looking again, please. They don't have enough Hot Topic. Not that I'm going to ask you to stick around to the end, but I can IM you the link, and in the future I'll just point people to the YouTube videos. I'll put them there. It's pretty easy to set up. I just had helped another friend do it earlier. Or you can just look up Primehack. There's a pretty easy tutorial there. Oh, kick-ass. Thanks, man. No, I've played Prime 1 about 1 billion times. I've played Prime 2 I think once back in the day. So I'm having a lot more fun this time around because I get to experience all the lore basically for the first time without being completely lost. I am very excited to get to Torvus Bog. I've scanned you already. The other nice thing about Primehack is it makes all of the inputs like single button presses, so you don't have to use the weird fangly menu thing in order to get to visors and beams. Huh. I mean, yeah, I could see how that would happen. I mean, arguably Prime 2 is the better game. It's just every time I wanted to play them, I'd like, I should Let's Play it, or I should stream it. And then I'd do one, and then I would just never get around to it. Something would happen, or I'd stop recording, or life would just be like, nah, not right now. I have Ember now, so I think I can open a door. Hey! I shot you. Well, he shot me. Well played. Security clearance approved. Wait, what'd that say? Through vigilance and strength, we create peace. That's a little dystopian. Bombs. I looked down at chat for a second and looked up and we're like, wait a second, that's a wall. I can't go through that. Hey, here's the one I can scan. Are you a holographic plant? A blue root tree, highly poisonous plant form. Durable tree with venomous leaves found on several worlds in desert climate zones. That says nothing about why I can walk through it. It is common on worlds with desert regions. While an elegant, attractive plant, the tree's leaves are highly toxic. Few species can ingest the leaves and live. Many of them, such as the space pirates, consider this deadly blue root leaf a delicacy. I wonder if they make tea out of it. This doesn't explain it at all. Why is some ethereal holographic plant? I'm not taking damage. In fact, my danger counter on my suit isn't even going up. Is this supposed to be like me taking an LSD trip or something? I don't get it. It's cool, and I really like the fact that the dark version is just beet red. But why, though? Oh, I'm so glad this fix has helped with the map, too. It was slowing down tremendously before. Alright. I don't know if I can go in the door up there yet. I might as well go grab that while I'm here. FPS would drop during portals. My scan will stop working if I alt-tabbed at any time. There are a couple of settings that are kind of necessary to get it to work really well, but I think Primehack already has quite a few of the more native Dolphin fixes. Older Dolphin, like, I've been following Dolphin's development explicitly because of the things they've been doing for Prime. And, like, when they introduced Uber shaders for the first time, I was ecstatic. It made a huge difference. Ooh, lore. Primehack by itself might be enough to just get it up and running for you. Saving Aether. Aether's planetary energy supply reached a critical stage. If left unchecked, the energy would expire, bringing an end to the world. Our greatest minds devised a way to preserve and regulate the remaining planetary energy. The energy controllers. Okay. So the Lumineth didn't just, like, zoop up all of the energy and make it a ripe target for the Ing because they felt like it. They did it because the planet was already dying. Yeah, there's a setting for the shaders that allows you to use your GPU to emulate them instead of the CPU, so that already creates a big bonus to performance. And then it also does it asynchronously. So instead of the game stuttering every time it needs to stop and render a shader, it can do it in the background. And if you've got a relatively newish GPU, then you can play the game like this with basically no stuttering. And if you want to spend even more time, you can generate them all before you even start playing. Yeah, they made a lot of strides for the newer Dolphin versions. I don't know. Can I call on my resident expert and get a hint? I don't remember where I'm supposed to go next. My suit's not being a nanny and telling me yet. I'll go check out this room. I definitely need to collect that. Dolphin fight? I don't remember how far along Dolphin's version is. Primehack's latest is 1.04, I think. Yeah, that was the most recent upgrade, was the double jump. I think you popped in right when I was picking it up. Or maybe right after. Dang it, I changed the keybinds and I keep forgetting. Yes, I would like to fire a missile. Information for you! I walk all the way over here because I'm gonna go check out the door on the other side. Smart. Oh, thank you. Probably not this, but I'll take it anyway. Oh, right, I can jump on top of the child prodigy. Now I remember, because I can jump. Very good. By the time we detected the stellar object as it streaked towards our world, it was too late to stop it. We fired numerous weapons at it, in vain, attempted to alter its trajectory. Nothing on... You know, it's actually kind of an interesting... NASA just recently said that they probably would need about 2 years to know if an asteroid was going to... Like a world-ending asteroid was going to hit Earth if they were to be able to do anything about it, instead of 6 months like their previous estimate. So, yeah, Lumineth, they tried their best, but those phase seeds are ridiculous. Nothing worked. Our efforts placed a great strain on our energy controllers and weakened Aether. All we could do as the object drew closer was take shelter and wait. We gathered stores of food and water, reinforced the shielding on our dwellings, and spent the last hours in peace. I still find it kind of funny that you scan Metroid Prime, the end of Prime 1, that's like, yes, Metroid Prime, the source of all Phazon, and then you start this game and it's like, actually, we've decided that, nah. Oh yeah, we get to go play with some more pirates now. We can't scan this. Lumineth designed alloy. That's not set up by the pirates. But they are here. Somehow they can beam in. I wonder if we get exposure to why they're allowed to do that. Oh no! Phazon! Probably should have scanned that. There'll be more. I don't know, guys. I don't have the plasma beam. I can't get through this door. That scares me every time. Dark Samus was the thing that struck Aether, and she's just been there this whole time trying to eat the Phazon that she expelled. But, like, she got the Phazon suit at the end of Prime 1, and she just got real fat because of it as she was trying to figure out how to deal with this massive increase in Phazon production because of, like, a feedback loop. So she just rockets off the planet, and her trajectory puts her right in line with Aether. Explodes, lands on the planet, and she's like, she's just Sonic picking her rings back up again. Oh shit, Phazon all over the planet, and I got this whole new race of people eating it, and I gotta kill them, and there's pirates here. I'm just trying to get my rings back, guys. Only problem with free aim is it's very easy to miss some of the hitboxes, because they were designed for lock-on. Ooh, there's a little bit more of an aggressive synth line in this version of the song. Although, saying that, the fact that they retconned at the end of Prime 1 into Prime 2, and then retconned again going into Prime 3 and calling them all phase seeds, I'm a little worried about Prime 4, because Metroid Prime is supposed to be dead, right? What are they going to do to retcon that? Oh yes, the multiplayer cannons. Oh god, oh help me. The Vigilance class turret, manned defense system. Heavy weapons fire, projecting energy blasts. Use rapid movement and cover ground. Dodge. As accurate as the gunner operating it, many young space pirates begin their careers as sentries. To a Vigilance gunner is considered a mark of distinction. Yeah. I would have really enjoyed a PvEVP mode, too. Like, you get to play as different... Just bring back Metroid... Make Metroid Prime Hunters 2. Just like, do that, but then also include other stuff, like, you know, Hunters versus Pirates, or, like, raid modes or something. So far, Metroid Prime Hunters is the best multiplayer. Dude, I should totally figure out how to stream that game. I'm sure there's somebody who's figured out how to get it working well enough. Just the idea of controlling with touch controls to aim on a mouse sounds terrible. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm kind of hoping. I'm really hoping Nintendo decides that Prime 4 being the kind of pivotal, important entry into the series for the sales of it, decide to put in a very robust multiplayer. Because you could do all kinds of things, as long as it's not a battle royale. Because, I mean, come on, Nintendo. You already have, like, Splatoon that's close enough. Solar generators. Yeah, that was nice. But, yeah, that's true. It was Metroid Prime Hunters. And then technically we had Metroid Prime Federation Force. Prime just got stapled on as the 3D, so maybe we don't even have a Metroid Prime. Or maybe it's just a... We find out the retcon is that Prime is just a distinction. It has nothing to do with Metroid Prime specifically. It's Metroid... I'll shut up now. Only one person is Samus, everyone else is Metroid. And you'll... Oh! You know, actually what would be really cool is if there was like a gameplay mode where everybody was playing as the little baby Metroids, and in order to win, unless you got really lucky and managed to kill Samus as a baby Metroid, which, like, good luck, you had to go through, like, a very enhanced, sped-up evolution process. Like, you had to go around the map and kill certain enemies to level up, get XP, and then become big Metroid. And then Samus ends up fighting, you know, Omega Metroids and Metroid Primes, and that would be really cool, actually. It becomes a hunt and seek for Samus. Telluric alloy. That's a morph ball bomb, isn't it? Boop. Yeah. I think it's just an upgrade down. Nope, it's not an upgrade. It's the only way to go in. Because black door. Oh, it forces you into morph ball mode if you fall down here. Huh. Well, I need to be down here anyway. I really like that idea. Whole team is babies. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. You get an emergent gameplay cutscene. Storytelling through gameplay, with like kind of a pseudo puzzle in between. Ah, this was such an improvement over Prime 1. They really leaned into the 3D element of it instead of trying to replicate all 2D. Back. Item. I'm back. I hear something. Hello. Hello. It is a pickup. What are you talking about? I didn't miss an item at all. I picked up my missile increases right there. See? It's fine. And go. I see you have played... How recently have you played this game? Man, that is weird. And now I can shoot them with my gun. Fair. if I have any games like that. Maybe Legend of Dragoon. Stop shoot me. It not nice. What if I give missile? I know the gameplay ramification of all of the energy doors, but like, how did the pirates energize this with dark energy? Yeah, I guess they did figure out how to do the portals. Oh, no, actually, that's just a rift. They're just shooting with dark energy. Huh. Well, Taco, you're just gonna have to come to all of my streams now and tell me how to play the game, because I'm gonna forget shit. Command Unit 87 has failed to report. Unit was dispatched to recon the swamp, a potential site for a new base. Unit 88 was sent to investigate. Unit 98 is missing. The marine vessel has been under attack by indigenous predators for several days. Casualties are high. The marine force is near extinction. They just had to sit and wait. Do we do that now? Or do we just... we can do both, right? We use the energy cannon now, and then later on we can get our own dark beam. Until we recover more phase-on, we rely on Metroids for power. How? Command has authorized mass breeding of Metroids for this purpose. Oh, we just find it here? Or we just break the beam and steal it? I always like that idea. Doom Eternal. The BFG 10,000 becomes the 9,000 because it's sitting inside the cannon. You cannot get it until after you get the light beam and 2 dark keys. Dang! Yeah, and this game doesn't have the artifact process of going back to collect everything, which helps you collect everything in one, so... I probably would have never gotten that. Mining expedition. 3 dead, 2 injured, 1 missing in action. Captured bioform transferred to the scientific team for study. Huh! And this is where you get your entries for the planet versions. Obscure world in a Dasha system. Planet is unstable due to the interdimensional flux. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier too. Put Samus in hell, she would do just fine. And, I mean... Doom Guy would love it here. Planet is unstable due to transdimensional flux. Warfare has devastated a good portion of the world's population. Finally, extreme climate shifts have left most of Aether uninhabitable. Dark Aether, transdimensional duplicate of planet Aether. Can't determine origin of Aether's dark twin. Contains high levels of phazon ore. How long has Dark Aether been there? Was the ore created when the seed landed? Or is the ore like part of the seed, or just... Why would he do this? She's just part bird. She's not a demon. It's fine. Native bioforms attack on site. Oh, okay. So it's the same entry. We just get access to the 3D model. Oh, the cracks are from the impact, isn't it? I'm a dum-dum. Are you all lore entries? Doom Guy is just rip and tear while under the effects of hypnosis the entire time. He's in a trance. Portal field can be energized with dark energy. Walk into an energized portal to transport to Dark Aether. Bloody roaring demon. I mean, what if he saw SAX first and then sees Samus afterward? I mean, he's not gonna be just he's indiscriminate with his guns. It's unable to bypass portal security. Finding an alternate method to accessing portal control. Yeah, but Doom Guy can't tell the difference. He's got guts and stuff on his screen. Radiation levels within tolerances. Dark cannon operating at full power. No signs of instability detected. Cooldown cycle underway. Just shoot the gun to shoot the gun. It's fine. Oh, I hope I get all this cold soon. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Rift portal. Ooh. The rift portal has been opened. The artifact weapon, dubbed the Dark Beam by Science Team, provides the energy needed to open the portal, although for a limited time. We've sent expeditions through the portal, and they have returned with incredible news. The portal leads to a parallel version of Aether. This dark aether has suffered a global calamity, turning into a toxic wasteland. It is the homeworld of the shadowy creatures who have been raiding our base for the last cycle. Most importantly, it is the prime location of Phazon in this sector. Extraction plans are being prepared. We will not be denied. Chocolate loses all sense of reason the demon is mentioned. I don't think demon would ever come up in Samus's vocabulary, so probably safe. Samus's vocabulary mostly being... Yep. Science teams detected the presence of Phazon in the Dasha system 4 cycles ago. High Command authorized the deployment of our team shortly thereafter. Our orders are to establish a base on planet Aether and evaluate local Phazon resources. Because this world lies on the periphery of Galactic Federation territory, we are following stealth protocols at the highest level. A cadre of elite commandos has been dispatched to provide security to our force as well. This operation is now underway. I have read them out of order. The baby. Oh, I have to play that at some point. I think that's the only Metroid game I've not played. I even played Federation Force. Okay game. Intelligence reports on the indigenous population of Aether are in error. This planet is not at peace, nor... But it looks cool, I think. Probably. I have no idea how I'd even play it, though. I'm not going to emulate a Wii remote. This planet is not at peace, nor are the inhabitants docile. Evidence of a Class 4 conflict is present here. The hostilities are at a minimal level now. Our territory has suffered several raids by a strange type of shadowy creature, not plural. These raids have caused considerable damage, and we have requested more combat troops in response. Da baby. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect to enjoy the plot. This is Metroid plot right here. Lore entries. It is not voice acted. Dumb lady can't use power bomb yet because man said no. A spatial anomaly has been found within our base. We believe this rift in space-time leads to a parallel dimension of some type, but we have been unable to interact with it thus far. A strange artifact was found near the anomaly as well. It may be a weapon or generator of some kind. Perhaps it is the key to accessing the anomaly. High Command is eager for reports on the relic. A new weapon for our arsenal is always welcome. I keep forgetting the buttons. The music in the back... Aw, that's too bad. Ninja Theory does some pretty good games. Maybe they just didn't have a very good budget for it because they were afraid Metroid wouldn't sell, and then Metroid didn't sell because they didn't put a good budget into it. Did not need that. And then it was... How many years has it been now? Has it been... for 13 years since... No, it was 2007 that Prime 3 came out. So we're going on 14. It's going to be 15 years before we get Prime 4. Yay! Oh. I thought they did the whole game. Why would pirates know that word? Maybe that's just a translation. Huh. Spinsters. There's just a pirate up there going like, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. Technician 12 relieved after showing symptoms of Phazon fever, where he claimed the Phazon as his own and held us at gunpoint until security arrived. Yeah, they had that same name for it in Prime 1 too. If you steal any Phazon and eat it, no food for you for a month. Oh, good. Cool cutscenes, but the baby. The order to mass breed Metroids is insane. We have no space to store them. Perhaps when Command is sharing a bunk with hungry Metroid infants, they will rethink this unwise order. You know, I make all these questions about how the Ing can even exist as this multicellular blob of organisms, but then, like, Metroid are literally biological weapons, so... I do like that kind of backtracking that they did in Samus Returns. Absolutely have to play that, because it does play a lot on the lore, at least coming from the comic books. Comic book. One manga. Phazon extraction raids are underway on Dark Aether. The toxicity of the atmosphere has taken a toll on our workforce, as have the hostile natives of that world. Science team is preparing survival gear to protect our work teams, and we have increased our security presence in extraction areas. Fortunately, High Command is sending more troops and supplies. Our troops and resources are spread dangerously thin, and this mission cannot fail. There's a lot of Phazon. Watching YouTube video on how much Samus said baby, I think it was 75 to 120 times. No. Why? Like, but does the baby Metroid even have anything to do with that game? But I thought it was from the Samus Returns, and then it's the Super Metroid. It doesn't even have anything to do with the game? Huh. Well, now I have to play it. I'll just get really drunk. It'll be fine. It won't hurt me, I swear. Oh. Hunter has hacked our data net. Oh, they already know I'm here. All of our secrets are now hers. She cannot be allowed to escape. These ones I could believe are like actual notices. The Dark Hunter. Oh, the Dark... Wait, can Metroid Prime use the scan visor? Do you think she stole scan visor when she stole the Dark suit? Or the Phazon suit? Huh. She has all of our not... She has the folder! Protect Phazon supply at all costs. Death to the Dark Hunter. Hey, you think they'd do like Enemy of My Enemy and ask for help killing Dark Samus? They should. I can't believe you have ruined your own protection. My beam couldn't break that, but yours could, apparently. A bottle ship and a murder mystery, and that's about it. Scans of the Dark Hunter have revealed she grows stronger as she consumes Phazon. Already a class Platinum AAA threat level. Man, I wish I could be a class Platinum AAA. Sounds like a credit card. We shudder to think of her power level as she consumes our entire Phazon supply. Just imagine there's one pirate in the back who's like a real nerdy scientist, and he just keeps sneaking Phazon to Dark Samus. She like eats it out of the pot like it's honey or something. Phazon supply at Site 1 is diminishing. Sites 2 and 3 are supply rated above 90%. Site 4 remains a problem due to the high presence of hostile bioforms. I thought that was a pirate that exploded. It's Dark Samus. Bye. Can I have your autograph? I love you walk too close to the actual, because the viewfinder is moved to make up for the higher FOV, you just slam into the ground with the scan visor. Unique energy required for door access. Energize door with dark energy to open it. But it has a light crystal. Alright, let's go blow up the cannon, I guess. There's nothing else I can scan in here. Planetary Stability Report. Planetary energy is at critical, creating violent climate changes and tectonic shifts. How does that make any sense? How would, like, they... Does that mean the energy collectors had collected the energy to save the planet so that they could redirect it into stabilizing the planet? Because there would be too much tectonic? Wouldn't... Conditions can be reversed. Global destruction is inevitable. Unless they are not. Blast door control security bypass. Door will remain in the open position. Security and control systems have been jammed at the source. Oh yeah. The room. The room with the crazy lady. Unless it's not yet. Wait, what the hell are those? They look like lava textures. Huh. The Lumineth is like an advanced team in death to the climate. One of the lore entries before kind of implied that they only started collecting it because the planet was dying. Although, yeah, the fact that they're, you know, just as much of a hippie race as the Chozo were on Talon 4, it's kind of a surprise they managed to let it even get that far to begin with. Oh, you're new boys. Humility class turret. Space pirate defense system. Beam weapon variant of the captured Federation turret. Evade its fire with quick movement. Huh. Cool. Little world building like that. The space pirates are a scavenger race. They not only scavenge food, but they scavenge literally everything. They're grabblers. Can I scan you? No? Alright. I did it again! I spent the whole first game playing with F as a missile button, and I changed it to match the prompts, and I keep pressing the wrong button. That's a Metroid. Where'd you go for? I was just gonna kill you. Oh, he's excited. Hello. The containment field is keeping Metroid subject in a constant state of agitation. It is unable to enter sleep cycle. What assholes? Speaking of... Oh, man, it's 9 o'clock. Crap. I might have to take a short break here. Because I have to feed my chinchilla. Because he's being a naughty boy and not eating. Well, you get to see my intermission screen, so that's cool. Be back in 1 moment. Sorry about that. The chinchilla boy has been refusing to eat. And their digestive system doesn't take to that very well. But he's doing better now. Absolutely hates being put in the sock. I wonder what putting the Metroid in a constant state of agitation would do for the energy production. Like, they have to eat something first in order to make the energy, right? Oh, did you get sick of not being able to shoot me? I don't remember having shot him already. Works. Thank you. Oh, a different one entirely. Subject has several blast wounds from space pirate weaponry on low power settings. They wanted it alive after they were finished with it. We already... like, I know they can't really account for, nor do they even really care to account for the order that you take scans in at, but your suit, or Samus, one of you should already know that you're using them as an energy source. I had this conversation with you earlier. You're dead. Nope. This is on veteran. I wonder if they die in one missile blast on not veteran. Oh! They're just playing with their food, huh? Evidence of symbiotic bonding present in the subject's system. Subject is barely alive and periodically leached of its bioenergy by Metroids. That sucks. Talon Metroid. Energy craving parasite. Taken from Talon 4, target leeches bioenergy from its victims. Spun by concussive blasts, vulnerable to dark energy. Oh. Yeah, I guess. Dark kind of takes the place of frozen in this. Let me read that again. Space pirates harvest and enslave Metroids for use in their operations. The Talon Metroids will latch onto prey with powerful pincers and then proceed to drain it of its life energy. This causes the creature to grow in size and mass. The creatures are vulnerable to the chilling effect of dark energy and can be detached by entering morph ball mode and deploying a bomb. What a concept. An entire franchise based off of this little boy. And then we retcon him into a weapon of war to fight against X, something that doesn't show up until the very most recent chronological game. And then Metroid Dread's never going to happen. So we really do get the Dark Beam before we do anything else. They all have their own flavor text. It's great. Metroid subject is suffering from food poisoning. It has ingested several pet treats and space pirate rations. These do not agree with its digestive system. Yeah. X are definitely a cool concept. And maybe we'll get Dread in the form of the 2D game we're getting after E3, right? I don't even know what Dread would be anymore at this point. Metroid subject's been energy drained repeatedly over the last 3 cycles. Subject's cellular structure has become unstable as a result. Very strong rumors of a 2D Metroid game. Done by the same people that did the Samus Returns. Metroids are not pets, Metroids are not for target practice, and finally, unauthorized feeding of Metroids is still strictly prohibited. Oh, another one. Before. We're supposed to be getting Metroid Prime 4 eventually, if it's not a myth. But we're getting, supposedly, it's a rumor that supposedly got leaked, but it's going to be at E3. We might get a 2D Metroid game. And not Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Switch. Yeah, Retro is still working on Prime 4. Probably. If it doesn't get cancelled or restarted again. Metroid subject is heavily scarred. Wounds appear to be from repeated contact with its containment field, most likely received while attempting to escape. Space pirate encrypted data. The hunter or the dark hunter? Samus Aran, the accursed hunter, has arrived. The sudden arrival of the hunter is strange enough, but her actions are stranger still. She does not seek our destruction, but our phazon. With each raid, she steals Phazon ore, only killing those who attempt to deny her. What she needs it for, we do not know, though science team suspects this requires... she requires it to power her new armor suit. Dark in color, it is equipped with strange new weapons. The troops now call her the Dark Hunter. Sir, I have boots. Dark Samus has, like, disgusting feet, so... Want them to take their sweet-ass time. Yeah, I'm still worried, even if they take their time. A lot of Retro is missing most of its... Oh, jeez! Higher talent. And they've done a lot of hirings, trying to replenish said talent. Fingers crossed. But hey, worst case, you just go play Prime 2 again. And then 3. In fact, if you play Primehack before a trilogy comes out, or Prime 4 comes out, they might not feel as good. Because you only get to play them with a mouse and keyboard. Yeah, it was funny. For a good, like, solid year and a half, people were making news out of every single hiring posting that Retro Studios made. It's the Rocket Boys! Oh, cool, they have little smoke clouds now. I didn't get hit by a single bullet. Pirate Arrow Trooper. Arrow Troopers are known for their cold precision and utter cruelty, as opposed to other troopers. Armed with both beam and missile systems, the Arrow Trooper can be a difficult foe to engage. Especially at range, their jetpacks can be overloaded with heat-based attacks. However, these units prefer death before dishonor. An injured Arrow Trooper will make a suicide strike before allowing himself to be captured. Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, they got some big names. Wouldn't be able to tell you any of them, just that people said they got big names. Hey, these guys are actually wearing cool... That is cool armor! They got like a big missile deployment system, and that is very, like, Meta Ridley. That is absolutely like Meta Ridley. Oh, that's cool. And it's like asymmetrical too. You got the missile pad from one of the pauldrons, and then the rockets themselves are tilted. I'm gonna kill him now. That's not the missile button. Missiles. You can't dodge them. He did his best. That is a lot of spider ball tracks in here. God, jeez, there's so many lore entries in this room. And, oh, these are to raise and lower the platforms. Discipline report. Units 13 and 43 have been placed in low rations after being caught configuring the power storage racks for amusement purposes. Agility training is to occur only in sanctioned training areas. Literally just fucking around. It makes me feel a little bit worse about killing them, but... Science Team believes the Metroids can be trained. After several cycles of trying, I believe Science Team is vapor for brains. I've lost 2 assistants to their wretched little things. Security report. The Dark Hunter was spotted near the Metroid tanks. She attempted to breach the containment racks without success, and then escaped. Perhaps she is behind the recent Metroid theft. 3 Metroids have been stolen. All on-duty units have been questioned. The whereabouts of the Metroids are unknown, doubling security in Metroid areas until further notice. Unit 686 released a Metroid for target practice today. The Metroids then assaulted 686. He should be regaining brain functions in a cycle. At least the ones he needs to do his job. Metroid Unit 318 was put down today after a failed domestication session. How are you going to put a leash on a Metroid? Metroid Unit refused commands and terminated one of its handlers before it was subdued. Oof. Oh, there's an energy tank up there. And bang. Mass breeding of Metroids underway. We will meet command's quota within a cycle. Storage should be an issue. Recommend expansion of existing facilities before a critical Metroid level is reached. Energy containment field generators have failed 3 times. I fear for our safety. We're out of spare parts. 1 more failure, and we are finished. Security system bypassed. Power harnessing system online. Processing racks moving to position 1. Extreme caution recommended. Why do I remember this room being where I fought Dark Samus for the first time? Maybe it's a different, similar room? Nah, that one was a little bit more square. So I just have to move them up and down. Oh, what is this? This is the Alpha Power Storage Rack monitor. 2 nearby consoles control the movement of the Alpha Storage Rack. Scan them to operate the system. Oh, it's just the instructions plate. I think I need all 3 down on this side, and then 2 and then 1. Stop right before I finish. I don't know, I really don't need to scan those boys more than once. Oh man, we're gonna get trouble for this. Agility training is only supposed to happen in designated areas. What a shame. And I have to reverse them. I wonder if they can even put Samus in timeout. Maybe Dark Samus can. Oh, I have to... Of course. I have to actually, like, physically scan the next 3 ones, so all of them end up getting scanned. Why don't you just make them a button, or let me shoot them or something? No, wait, middle one stays exactly the same. I am the smartest man on the planet. See, I did that. Would the smartest man have done anything different? Probably. I love that it didn't give me the benefit of, yes, you've solved the puzzle after I got the energy tank. I don't know, man, it's broken. I think I gotta go back and push some more buttons. Yeah, and that's why you're here, Taco. You can be my smart. I will just be the moderately accurate gun. Actually, I'm here for the lore. Ah, that's a laser. Oh yeah, I don't even have to use bombs. You just bounce. Oh, it gives you enough time because of the... It's waiting for bombs to happen. Alright. I've ruined this puzzle by using a spring ball. This is gross and full of organic stuff. And also, there's no pickup in that room, I hope. Ooh, save room. One of these days I'm going to remember the buttons. Can't promise what day. Or even if it will happen while I'm still streaming, but... The Dark Hunter teleports into the base at will. Our security has proven next to useless against her. Her latest raid was disastrous. Not only did we lose more phase onto her, but also crippled the stealth field generator with her strange new weapons. We are exposed. Until the replacement generator arrives, we'll be vulnerable to scans and detection. Our presence here is still minimal. Should the Federation find us, we will be unable to defend our position. Unfortunately, Aether is on the fringe of the Federation space. With luck, we will have a stealth field back in effect before being detected. I just love the fact that we only came here because the Galactic Federation was having trouble with the Ing. And we just happened to stumble upon the idiot pirates. It should have been called Metroid Prime 2, not Echoes, but Serendipity. Metroid Prime 2, Samus has all of the luck. I gotta wonder if she gets... Like, she's called a bounty hunter, but she's given kind of pseudo-commands by Galactic Federation. Look at the little bugs! And they're gone. I gotta wonder if she has, like a pile of different assignments, and she just kind of picks one that she feels like working on. Just lazing on the couch. Maybe throws a dartboard at him or something. Brimstone. Brimstone. I was right. Is that the way we're supposed to go? Smats versus space stupidity. It's in their name! Grading designed to resist extreme high-speed winds. Weapons fire is useless against it. Seek an alternate method to access the control area. Oh, winds, so we can get up to the platform. Gotcha. Anything else? Nada. I hear an item, though. Oh, yeah! Hello. Time to play with Dark Samus. Can't open that door, can't open that door. Little things like that happen when the Uber shaders have to sit and render. Dark Samus does not care. Dark Samus is but hungry. Ate the whole thing. Love it. It's not quite SIX levels of like rivalry, but no, okay, so SIX is horror. This is just straight rivalry. A new creature has been added to your logbook. Phazon powered entity. Powerful distance attacks. Phazon energy shield repels all weapons. Wait until it is down to attack. Avoid close contact with the target. Scans indicate the presence of Phazon and your genetic material within this entity. She wears a version of the Varia suit, altered and augmented by the Phazon within her. Primary weapons include the missile launcher and a scattershot variant of the power beam. Boost and jump abilities are superior to yours. The ability to generate Phazon energy shields is also present. But what is this, like, future 90s techno rock? And then a little bit of Metroid Prime's theme in there. Because, you know, it's Metroid Prime, but... What a creepy monster. Samus doesn't care. Oh! You just do a ground pound, huh? Oh, I am supposed to dodge the other direction. Man, it'd be really cool if I could just, like, take back my Phazon suit from her at the end of 3. Get all this crazy nonsense flying, like, ghost monster stuff. Dodge into the beams. Great idea! I wish there was a forward and back dodge. Hey, it's like Dark Souls. Maybe you're supposed to dodge through them. That is like the big sticking point for people to get good. You know, if she has her genetic material, and she's also only as many years old as, you know, Metroid Prime can be. Oh, that's a super missile! Oh, that's a super missile! That's so cool. Ground pound? Oh no, just maybe that's like the morph ball speed attack. Ow. What is wrong with you? Super missile? Oh, no. Just ball mode. Sanic. But yeah, she's younger and also related. Does it make her a sibling or like a daughter? Oh, it makes the burning noise like Phazon. Hit the center platform. Or just bounce off it, that's fine. Is it nap time for you yet? Go to bed. Tried your best, but you had an upset stomach from eating too much Phazon. Oh yeah. Ah yes, cinematic 15 FPS. And the red herring. Yeah, I know how that goes. I like the concept. You walk in, they go, "What's wrong with you?" Then you leave. That'll be $100. U.S. healthcare. Recover a Lumineth weapon. I literally just killed the Dark Samus. Why are you telling me to do things? I took too long. The nagging nanny suit is yelling at me. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was just the fact that the demo did the beam that you fired to open up the portal. It's just sitting here. Made of rocks. Oh, that is such a much better animation. Like she's intentional with it. Oh. Changes the whole beam. Instead of having just the inside change energy color. No, I switch beams by pressing my buttons. Storyboard package. Yep. Ammunition. Ah, yes. Oh, it makes the beams really strong, and oh, that's why they put the massive piles of boxes around everywhere. So you can keep your ammunition. I hope it's just yelling at me because it's the first time I'm using it. Okay, yeah. Metroid brood generation underway. Protocol 3 in effect until further notice. Exercise extreme caution when dealing with the birthing or the storage of newborns. Remember, infant Metroids are not pets. Do not domesticate. Another disaster. The transport bringing our reinforcements and supplies has been shot down. It was engaged in orbit by a Federation vessel, which has landed near the alien temple. Okay, yeah, so their stealth field went down. They sent out a scouting party to go check and see what the hell was going on. Then the Federation landed on the planet and realized, oh shit, we can't leave. They're our Aang, we're dead. And now we're avenging them. And beating up Dark Samus a handful of times. It was engaged in orbit by a Federation vessel, which has landed near the alien temple. It's only a matter of time before the Marines attack. Survivors from our ship have made their way to our base. Here we shall make our stand. Another enemy, first the Shadowlings, then this Dark Hunter, and now the Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Perhaps fate will smile upon us before the world itself opens its maw and swallows us. Haha, joke's on you. If I weren't here, that might have actually happened. Instead, I'll kill you first before the planet can. Pirate? Pirate to kill? Yup. Pirate to kill. What if I shoot you with the dark beam? Wow, that... Huh. They take 2 missile shots to kill, or just 2 dark beam. Oh, you're a new boy? Rockets. Or grenades. A pirate grenadier. Let me try it again. A pirate grenadier. Oh. Powerful grenade launcher makes this enemy dangerous at range. Minimal close combat ability. Grenadier. I don't know why that word just doesn't sound right. Space pirates have begun to use experimental energy grenade launchers in the field. This weapon is viewed as a mixed blessing to the grenadier units. While the grenade launchers are powerful weapons, grenadiers must leave their rifles behind to carry them. Fast-moving targets can close range on the grenadiers, rendering their main weapon somewhat inefficient. Nah, very efficient. Just shoot it directly at your feet. Just jump a little bit so you take less damage. I shot him. Shot him again. Wow, that does tremendous amounts of damage. Where was the nearest save room? We just went through it before we killed the Dark Samus. Don't want to backtrack. I'm going to check that room out first, and then we'll go through the door. Shush. How did you guys get fixed already? I just broke you. Oh! We get a little surprise for our backtracking efforts. He's not coming out of his cage. He's busy. What are you eating? There's no Phazon on the ground here. Hello, buddy. Hello. Come on. Come out of your cage. Ah, he's stuck. Oh, he's not stuck anymore. Oh, I have to stay in Morph Ball mode. Huh. And he's dead. That's fine. That was intentional. I think the beams switch a little bit faster, too, than they did in Prime 1. Oh, I hope I can do a little bit better enjoying the fact that the guns take ammo. Even in Prime 1, I kind of avoided using missiles as much as possible, because it's that same problem as RPGs. You get items, you just never use them, because what if you just need them for the big boss later? Or as you're fighting the big boss, what if there's another big boss in Phase 2 after this? You never know, and then you beat the game and you haven't touched any items. Alright guys, I already fought you, I don't need to do it again. So, yeah. So I tried to make myself use missiles a lot more in Prime 1. Hoping I can do the same here. I definitely didn't enjoy it when I was a kid, having to worry about ammo for the beams. But they're pretty liberal with giving you pickups. Multiple armor breaches, exposing its body to the local atmosphere. Resulting trauma led to multiple organ failures and death from the local atmosphere. Subject's spine was shattered upon a high-velocity impact. The attack crippled the subject, leaving it vulnerable to further attacks and ultimately termination. What are those? Just decorative dark helmet motifs? Are they similar to the Lumineth, or did they get their own design? Man, I am so curious about this smashing a big Phazon rock into a planet, generating a dimensional rift. I wonder if it's specifically because of the fact that the planet had a bunch of localized energy that it probably collided with. Like, is that... The Lumineth didn't design that. It just came into being because the Dark World existed. Ah! Ing. And a turned-off beacon. And a door I can't go through. There's a pirate on top of the Phazon. Volatile ore, also potentially violet, with biomutagenic properties. Origin point of Phazon unknown. First detection of the element on planet Talon 4. See that? Now the suit's like, ah, yeah, okay, maybe I was a little bit rash when I said that Metroid Prime was the source of all Phazon. That's just the first place we found it, alright? Give me a break. Oh, right, I was scanning the pirate, not the Phazon. Please? Ah, turned off. Wait, where am I supposed to be going? See, that's a light luminous helmet. Can I even jump up there? Wait, no, that door is white. And there's a black door above it. Can I jump up onto this platform? It seems too high. Pretty sure I can't. Maybe I can. I just have to be closer. Alright, one more try before I die from dark exposure. The helmet was important. Brimstone. And that's not the missile button still. Well, what did that do? It would really suck if I had to be forced to watch the cutscene while I'm sitting out here dying. Oh. Yeah, the darkened version is its own research entry. Nullified crystal. Protective field of light energy deactivated. When covered with dark energy, they cease to function for a brief time. Light energy can clear the crystal of dark energy. Subject appears to have been terminated by his own forces. Evidence of parasitic infestation present. Subject may have turned on his allies against his will. From the Ingies. Oh no, it's the spinning ball of fart. Dark pre-darkling possessed gas-filled cyborg. Video game-ass video game boy. I can just grab that now, can't I? Why not? One more to go. Oops. That was close. I can go both directions. I feel like the direction with the key is probably the way forward. So, let's check this really quick. See if it's a save room. It is not a save room. In fact, it appears that this is an ing room. Do you guys like Phazon? I think Phazon's pretty cool. Armor subsystem online. Symbiotic possession attempt failed. Oh! That's cool. I definitely don't remember them having that, please give me your body attack before. He doesn't like Phazon so much. Another dead pirate. Parasitic fusion. When its heart failed, massive biosystem shock led to the termination of the subject and the parasite. That's a lot of inglets. This is interesting. This room is very similar to, like, the non-organic, non-natural rooms of the pirate base, and yet it's very much not a pirate base. Like, how, did the world change again? Because they came after the rocks fell. Oh, no, that's missile. Never mind. I saw a red door at the end of the hallway. I'm like, ah, man, I need my plasma beam first. No, but somebody needs to give me my boost ability. Number of motivator units appears to be a component of some sort of transportation system. Again. Hey, I was right. Because this is the save room. Subject has a number of severe Phazon radiation burns. Trauma from these wounds is the cause of death. and not the incredibly spicy tacos he had the night before. Subject's chest armor was compromised by multiple high-energy strikes, then penetrated by a piercing weapon, terminating the subject's life signs. Alright. Not the longest stream in the world, but my throat is sore. If I keep pushing it, it's probably not going to survive for very long. I'll probably jump again in tomorrow. But, thanks for watching. I had fun. It was nice talking. I believe I will see you next time. If you've been talking, my OBS died, it looks like, so I didn't get to see any more of your chat. Sorry about that. My bad. Or not OBS, I've got I use a wireless tablet as a monitor to monitor the stream. Alright, grab you. Windows up arrow. Okay, Windows left and right arrow. There we go. Ah, it does look like you've been talking. I am so sorry. I will need to find a better solution to that. Anyway, yeah, thanks for popping in. I'll probably be here again tomorrow night. Normal schedule's kind of up in the air as I figure this stuff out. Like 5 or 7 p.m. every night, except on Fridays and maybe every other weekend. But regardless, I'll see you later.